study focused on the issue of rising household debt in Malaysia, which reached RM 1.65 trillion in 2025. This is an important concern because high household debt can affect monetary stability and the effectiveness of monetary policy implemented by Bank Negara Malaysia. This issue is significant as increasing debt levels may limit the central bank's policy flexibility, especially in adjusting interest rate without negatively impacting household financial stability. Moreover, this challenge is not unique to Malaysia, as many countries have experienced similar trends following prolonged periods of low interest rate. Therefore, this topic was chosen to examine the implication of household debt growth on Malaysian monetary system. The study uses a quantitative, descriptive, and trend analysis approach based on secondary data from Bank Negara Malaysia and international institutions to analyze household debt pattern over time.
What is our methodology? In this study, we dive into household debt in Malaysia using a straightforward quantitative approach. We use descriptive analysis and trend spotting. This lets us track how debt levels have grown over the past decade and how they tie into the country's monetary system, giving a clear snapshot of patterns and changes. We pull reliable secondary data straight from trusted sources like Bank Negara Malaysia, BNM, the International Monetary Fund, INF, and the Bank of the International Statements, BIS, to keep everything accurate and official. There is no guesswork, just precise fact. For analysis, we delve into descriptive statistics, including absolute household debt values, the all-important debt to GDP ratio, and sharp year-on-year comparisons to highlight growth spikes. Finally, we bring it all live with easy-to-read tables and graphs for quick insights.
For this project, we use Wix as the platform to develop our website on the issue of rising household debt and its implication for Malaysian monetary system. Wix was chosen because it is user-friendly, flexible, and suitable for presenting economic information in a clear and interactive way. The website development process began with the planning of the content structure, where the report was divided into key sections such as the introduction, methodology, data analysis, discussion, and conclusion. We then select a simple and professional layout to ensure readability and ease of navigation. Key economics were present using chart and graph, allowing users to easily understand trends in household debt, inflation, and the overnight policy rate. The written content was also simplified and adapted to suit a website format. Overall, the main advantage of our website is that it presents complex economic issues in a visual, accessible, and easy to understand manner, making it suitable for learning, reference, and public awareness.
On to the next section, we are going to see in details why is rising household debt an issue. First of all, rising household debt increases financial pressure on households, especially when interest rates rise. A larger share of income is used for loan repayments, leaving less money for spending and savings. Over time, households may reduce spending on non-essential goods and services. Since household consumption is one of the components of GDP, lower spending can slow down overall economic growth. Secondly, high household debt also affects the effectiveness of monetary policy. When the central bank increases interest rates to control inflation, households with high debt may cut spending more sharply than expected. This can lead to a stronger slowdown in the economic activity. As a result, the central bank may be more cautious in raising interest rates even when inflation remains high. This creates a dilemma between managing inflation and maintaining financial stability.
The third one is implication for the financial system. Rising household debt means banks face higher risk. If the economy becomes weaker or interest rates stay high, more people may fail to repay their loans. This can weaken banks, slow down lending, and make monetary policy less effective. So, the key measures include strengthening prudent lending practices, improving household financial literacy, and implementing monetary policy carefully. Continuous monitoring of household debt is also important to maintain financial system stability. The last one is implication of economic stability. High household debt makes the economy more sensitive to change like higher interest rates and inflation. When households spend less, economic growth slowly down and financial stability may be affected in the long run. So, to address high household debt, households should improve financial literacy and manage their spending and debt wisely. Banks need to ensure loans are given according to borrowers' ability to repay, while bank negara should manage interest rates carefully. Continuous monitoring of household debt is also important to maintain economic stability. In conclusion, rising household debt can weaken Malaysia's monetary system by increasing financial risk and reducing policy effectiveness. It is hoped that prudent credit management or stronger financial awareness can help maintain long-term economic stability. That's all from our group. Thank you.